happy gardeners, welcome back to Stinky Ditch Nursery, or rather in the kitchen, or my kitchen, on account of a little bit of agoraphobia at the moment. People don't really understand what this is. We've got the lovely Katie on camera. She knows all about it. Say hello, Katie.
Hello.
Not because she's got it, because I've got it. Had it all my life, and it comes and goes, and it's just one of the manifestations of, I don't know what's going on up here, but I've not been very well recently, and I thought I'd do a little video about agoraphobia. So to demonstrate how this works in one's head, because you're thinking, why on earth can't you go outside? Why are you so scared to go outside? Well, why don't you go outside? Why don't you just leave your house and go outside like a normal person? Steven here is going to represent my subconscious. Now, Steven is a squirrel, and if you were ever a fan of Bo Selector back in the 1990s or early 2000s, you'll know what Bear thought of Steven. I think the same thing about my subconscious, but there we go. You'll have to Google it if you want to know what I'm on about. So I'm just sat here and I'm thinking, right, I'm going to drive to the shops and buy some milk. Normal thing to happen, you know. Oh, what's that, Steven? Oh, Steven seems to think if I drive to the shops and buy some milk, my life will be in danger. Well, it won't be, Steven. That's ridiculous. Oh, Steven said now he's going to release so much adrenaline into my body that I will shake when I go to the shops, and I won't be able to drive. Okay, I'll walk to the shops then, Steven. Oh, okay. Steven has now said if I walk to the shop shaking and go in there, he's going to make my mind go completely to porridge, and I won't be able to remember what I'm getting, and I also won't be able to understand what anyone's saying to me. Steven, that's not very fair. I know. Yeah, I know you think it's dangerous. He thinks it's so dangerous. It's not dangerous. I'm trying to convince Steven here it's not dangerous. I'm going to go to the shops, and I'm going to take a list. Because, Steven, you haven't stopped me reading yet, have you? No, he hasn't. And so I'm going to take a list with me, and I'm going to be shaking, and I'm not going to be able to know what I'm talking about or anything, but I can just go with my list, get the stuff, and come back from the shop. Is that all right, Steven? Okay. Okay. Right. Steven has reminded me that he can make me lose control of my bowels, and would you really do that to me again, Steven? Yes, he would. And so, you know, you've got to draw the line somewhere. Somewhere. If you're going to the shop and you're shaking, fair enough. If you're going to the shop and you can't really understand what anyone's saying and you have to take a list with you because you forget what you're... Fair enough. But when you start soiling yourself, no. And so what I do is I sit back and I ride the storm. Eventually, Steven will stop thinking there's a threat for a bit, and I'll be all right to go outside. However, he's still there. I've been trying to shift him with pills. The pills seem to work a little bit. They work on the depression, but that's another aspect of the madness. But the agoraphobia is really to do with something else. And I am waiting for a talking treatment called EMDR, which is very interesting, and it's worked with me before, but I didn't have enough of it, hopefully. Anyway, whatever happens, if you suffer with this sort of stuff, you're not alone. And you're not, well, you are a little, well, I don't know, the madness, I don't know how to put it. I consider myself to be quite a nice, normal human being with an irrational fear to people and the outside. But anyway, that's my bag. So there we go. I hope that sort of explains agoraphobia to some people that think that it's... I don't go out thinking scared. You know, my heart rate goes up and all this sort of stuff, and all the chemical stuff for fear kicks in. But I don't feel scared in myself. It's just annoying. It's really annoying. Especially the soiling. Anyway, this has been Robbie Phoenix in the kitchen, trying to get out without soiling himself. Thank you for watching.